These NBA arenas are bougie. So can you guess the top 5 most expensive NBA arenas? At number 5, we have Little Caesars Arena in Detroit for the Detroit Pistons. The total cost of Little Caesars Arena is $1.1 billion. It opened in 2017. Unique deconstructed designs with separate buildings for the arena offices and retail, all connected by a glass concourse. And fun fact, it's one of the very few NBA arenas that host both the NBA and NHL team. Most arenas are multi-purpose. They use them for concerts and things like that. This is one of them. The glass concourse is climate controlled. The arena also has gondola seating, which gives you a unique view of the action going on the court. I feel like a lot of people will be surprised to see the Detroit Pistons on the list because they don't have the best team, but I have been to the arena. It is super nice, very new. I think part of the experience is giving your fans more to look forward to than just the action on the court. And with the Lions doing so well and all the other Detroit teams on the come up, I think the Pistons are looking forward to being next up. At number 4, you've got Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. Yeah, that was hideous. The Barclays Center total cost is $1.4 billion and it opened up in 2012. The Barclays Center is known for its distinctive rust-colored facade and cutting-edge design. It has a seating capacity of 17,732 for basketball games, and it's considered more of a cultural hub. It hosts more than just basketball games, concerts as well, and it's in the middle of Brooklyn, New York. There's also a dynamic LED Oculus above the entrance, which creates like a visual display for fans as they enter. It's more of an art piece than just an NBA arena. I think one of the most interesting parts is the Crown Club. It's a luxury dining area with Michelin star chefs making the menus, and there is literally a carbone in the Barclays Center. I don't know how that works when you're like watching a game, you know, if you like take your spicy rigatoni with you to your seat. Barclays, if you want to hit your girl up and invite me so I can test that out, let me know. Number 3 is the Chase Center for the Golden State Warriors. So I'm old enough to remember the Golden State Warriors playing in Oracle Arena, which was like iconic because it was in Oakland and all of that. And then they moved to San Francisco, okay? And Oakland was stripped of like all of their sports teams, which I hate for them. But the new Chase Center is pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. And it's number 3 on our list. It opened in 2019 and it costed $1.7 billion. It's located in San Francisco. The seating capacity is 18,064, which is more than a lot of the other arenas because Golden State has so many fans because of their championship prowess. And it includes a public plaza, restaurants, like an outdoor mall area outside of the stadium where people can gather, walk around, shop, eat. It's super bougie. They also have a lot of player-friendly amenities like the barber shop in the arena, like their lockers have a 32-inch TV inside of them. They're super bougie and gorgeous. And on their TVs, they can play like college football games, they can watch film, and the team will sometimes put messages on them for the players. Like if they're running late for practice, they can be like, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. It's giving, you know, that like really rich kid when you were younger that had intercoms in their house. I mean, I went to private school, so I might be making myself sound bougie as hell, but I knew kids who had like intercoms in their house where parents could be like, come down for dinner, and like hear them on speakers, giving that like very bougie. And fun fact, the arena was entirely privately financed. So that's showing how much bread these Warriors owners got. At number 2, we've got Intuit Dome for the LA Clippers. It is brand new. It just got built. It opened on August 2024, which was just recently, and it costed $2 billion. All for their players to be, you know, hurt and injured all the time. This arena has a massive 38,375 square foot scoreboard that has 200 million LED lights in it, which provides every single seat in the arena with crystal clear game views. It's like you're at home watching the game on TV, except for you paid $400 to get in. They also feature the Wall, which is the Clippers. Basically, you know, the Clippers used to play in the Lakers arena, and they were like the stepchild to the Lakers. And I can imagine scheduling concerts and Lakers games and Clippers games and everything got so complicated. They needed their own home. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little skeptical of Clippers fans. Like, if you live in LA, why wouldn't you choose to be a Lakers fan with all that history? Like, come on now. But they have a wall of just their fans right behind the opposing team's basket where you can only cheer for the Clippers. Okay, you can only wear Clippers merch. You have to take a Clippers history test to even be allowed to buy a ticket to sit there. You can't resell these tickets. It's like serious. They are not playing. And it works. Like Kevin Durant was missing free throws and being like, okay, well, I guess the wall, you know, the wall might work. Like it's giving It's kind of like a student section at a college game, going crazy the whole time with organized chants and dances and stuff. The arena is also 100% solar powered. It's one of the most environmental friendly arenas in all of sports. It has some of the most sustainable amenities in the league, including over 300 electrical vehicle charging stations, which I would imagine is taking electricity from somewhere, but this isn't the video to talk about that. It's the second most expensive arena ever built behind SoFi Stadium in LA, but it's not number one on the list because Madison Square Garden, home of the New York Knicks, is number one on our list. The total cost of Madison Square Garden is $2.4 billion, and that has been adjusted to inflation. Originally, they opened in 1968 for $100 million, so they've definitely capitalized on that value. A $1.1 billion renovation in 2013 added a bunch of modern amenities like sky bridges for unique viewing. And it's the oldest NBA arena that's still in use and one of the first NBA arenas to host both concerts and NBA games. And everyone knows how iconic Madison Square Garden is, not only for Knicks players, but like Steph Curry broke his three-point record there, and it was that much more iconic because it was in Madison Square Garden. Trae Young bowing in Madison Square Garden, or even artists, their dream growing up being to sell out Madison Square Garden. It's truly iconic. Let me know in the comments what your favorite NBA arena is and if there are more that I should talk about.